In today's modern age, mankind has placed a dangerous burden on the environments and habitats of countless species. As these environments change, it's difficult for many plant and animal species to maintain and support the life of their kind. As a result, over 16,000 species around the world are considered endangered and growing closer to extinction each day. This fight against the environmental issues threatening these species is varied depending on their region and the cause of their hardship. That's why we here at the Eurasia Center have chosen to discuss 10 of the most endangered species across the European and Asian continents. The first animal on our list is the Asian elephant. At up to 11.5 feet tall and around 11,000 pounds, the Asian elephant is the largest land mammal in Asia. Found in both dry and wet forest and grasslands in Southeast Asia, these elephants are a staple of its region's landscape and its culture. However, these elephants are losing their habitats to expanding human settlements, farms, mines, and infrastructure like roads and railroads. This shrinking habitat is not suitable for a large and thriving elephant population. As elephants unknowingly stumble outside of protected areas and into human settlements and farms, they are in danger of human-elephant conflict, resulting in the death of these animals. Today, this species has a population below 50,000 and dropping. Our second endangered animal is the saola, a recently discovered mammal in Laos and Vietnam. First found in 1992, it's unknown how many of its kind exist. Understanding its rarity, scientists have marked it as one of the greatest priorities of conservation in the area. This animal is commonly compared to a deer or antelope, having two parallel horns on its head and white markings on its face. However, many are surprised to know that the saola is a close cousin of cattle. The main threat to this animal is similar to that of the Asian elephant, a shrinking habitat due to human expansion. With less space for the saola to live, the environment it lives in must be protected from human intervention. Third is the Bornean orangutan, living in the forest areas of the island of Borneo. These orangutans are significantly important to the wildlife of their habitat, aiding in seed dispersal and keeping their forests healthy. Sadly, the species lives in mostly unprotected areas with significant deforestation. Nearly 300 million trees have been cut down in Borneo in the last 27 years. Unfortunately, young Bornean orangutans are often traded as pets in the local area, decreasing their ability to effectively reproduce in the wild and sustain the species. Today, around 105,000 Bornean orangutans are alive, with the majority living in central Borneo. Number 4 is the Sunda tiger, found in the forests, grasslands, and wetlands of Indonesia's largest island, Sumatra. Over the years, these tigers have been poached as deforestation wipes out their natural habitat. Around 40 animals every year are deliberately killed for financial gain in the area, despite Indonesia laws restricting these actions. Meanwhile, the forests of Indonesia are being cut down for the lumber industry and creating room for agricultural plantations, forcing these tigers out of their natural environment and into direct contact with more humans. Unfortunately, there are less than 400 Sunda tigers left in the world, all of which isolated within this small region. Number 5 on the list is the Javan rhinoceros, which is the most threatened rhino species on Earth. With only 60 members of the species left, the Javan rhino can only be found on a single Indonesian national park. In the 19th and 20th centuries, this species could be found across mainland Southeast Asia, all the way to northeast India. The prominent horn on the front of its head has been used as a trophy for hunters and in traditional Asian medicine for centuries. Because of this, the Javan rhino is highly susceptible to poaching. Despite the remainder of its species being in a protected environment, they still face many dangers such as natural disasters, disease, and habitat degradation. Number 6 is the red panda, a small, acrobatic, bear-like mammal found in South China and around the Himalayas. About the size of a domesticated cat, these animals spend a significant amount of time in trees, climbing and searching for food or bamboo. The red panda is often killed by traps laid for other animals like boar. Unfortunately, they are frequently poached for their distinct red fur. Additionally, as their forest home is being cleared, they are losing much of their habitat. Without trees to nest in and bamboo leaves to eat, the red panda population is quickly dropping. Today, less than 10,000 members of the species are alive. Number 7. The European mink is the rarest terrestrial carnivore in Europe. Similar to other animals on the list, the European mink experienced hunting and habitat loss as humans expanded into their homes. However, the species is in direct competition with its invasive counterpart, the American mink. Outperformed and threatened by the American variant, the European mink have been forced into suboptimal environments and are struggling to sustain the life of their species. Currently, approximately 25,000 European mink are living in small, isolated areas across Europe from Spain to parts of Russia. At number 8, the Iberian lynx is the world's most endangered cat. With just over 400 individuals left in Donana National Park, Spain, the species seems to be on a comeback. Their habitat has been shrinking from greater farming and mining in the area, and a depleting water supply from the local river in Donana. Fortunately, with better protection in the national park, the species is recovering. Despite its population numbers being on the rise, the Iberian lynx is an extremely well-monitored species, protecting the slow but uncertain recovery of the animal's habitat and the life of the species on a whole. Ninth on the list is the Amur leopard, a species of leopard adapted to the higher altitudes and lower temperatures of the Russian Far East. Also known as the Far East leopard, the Manchurian leopard, and the Korean leopard, this big cat is known for its remarkable agility, being able to run up to 36 miles an hour and leap nearly 20 feet. This subspecies is dying out because of its less than sufficient prey population. Deforestation and hunting have made it difficult for the Amur leopard to maintain a large population in the area. To make matters worse, it is not just the leopard's prey being hunted. The Amur leopard is also poached frequently, bringing them closer to extinction every day. Today, only around 85 Amur leopards are known to exist. Finally, the Yangtze finless porpoise resides in the longest river in Asia. The porpoise used to share the space with another dolphin, the Beiji dolphin. However, the Beiji was declared functionally extinct in 2006 from a depleted food supply. Overfishing and pollution in the area make finding food particularly difficult for the finless porpoise. Without the proper amount of food, the species is unlikely to survive. Today, it's estimated that between 1,000 and 1,800 Yangtze finless porpoises are swimming in the famous river today. Saving these animals will take time, resources, and dedication. For each of these species, mankind has ruined their native environment and depleted their ability to survive. Together, we could save these animals from extinction by ensuring their collective protection and preserving the species for generations to come. It is our duty to right the wrongs we have done and create a brighter future for all life on Earth. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Eurasia Center newsletter for more content like this.